3 years ago, knowing how to fine-tune a BERT model made you a unicorn. Today, a high schooler can do it with 3 lines of code and a free Colab notebook. This is the brutal truth about AI skills. They have a half-life and it's getting shorter. But here's what nobody's telling you. While some skills are racing towards zero value, others are quietly becoming the most valuable capabilities in tech history. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which side of that divide you're standing on. We're living through what I call the great skill inversion. Skills that took years to master are becoming one-click solutions. Meanwhile, skills that seemed soft or secondary are becoming the differentiators. The person who can architect an AI system that actually works in production is worth 10 people who can train a model from scratch. Let's map out exactly what this inversion looks like. The first untouchable skill, AI system design. Not model architecture, system architecture. How do you chain multiple AI components together? When do you use a small fast model versus a large slow one? How do you handle failures gracefully? This is the skill gap that separates weekend projects from production systems. Companies are desperate for people who can answer these questions. Let me show you what AI system design actually looks like in code. This is a simple router that decides which AI pathway to use based on the query complexity. Notice we're not training anything here, we're orchestrating. The classify but query function uses a small fast model just to route traffic. The heavy lifting happens downstream. This pattern alone is worth more than knowing how backpropagation works. Prompt engineering isn't going away, it's evolving. Writing prompts in a chat window? That's table stakes. The real skill is programmatic prompt engineering, building prompt templates that adapt to context, chain together, and can be version controlled and tested. Think of it as the difference between writing SQL queries by hand versus building a query builder. Here's what separates amateurs from professionals. Every prompt in production should have a version number, a test suite, and rollback capability. When your prompt breaks, and it will when the model updates, you need to know immediately and revert safely. This is software engineering discipline applied to AI. Most teams don't do this. Be the person who introduces it. RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation, is the most in-demand AI skill of 2025. Every enterprise wants to connect LLMs to their private data, and they're discovering it's much harder than the tutorials suggest. The skill isn't calling a vector database API, it's knowing when to chunk documents by paragraphs versus semantic boundaries. It's handling tables and images. It's building evaluation pipelines that catch hallucinations before users do. Let me show you a production RAG pattern that most tutorials skip. This retriever doesn't just find similar chunks, it re-ranks them with a cross-encoder, filters by recency, and includes metadata that helps the LLM cite its sources. The retrieve with context method is where the magic happens. Notice we're returning context windows, not just raw chunks. Here's a skill that barely existed 2 years ago: AI evaluation. How do you know if your AI system is actually good? Vibes don't scale. You need automated evaluation pipelines that measure relevance, faithfulness, coherence, and catch regressions before they hit production. The teams that build robust eval frameworks ship faster because they can experiment with confidence. Fine-tuning isn't dead. It just got strategic. The skill isn't knowing how to run a training loop. That's automated now. The skill is knowing when to fine-tune versus prompt engineer versus RAG. It's knowing how to curate training data that actually moves the needle. It's understanding that a tiny fine-tuned model often beats a giant prompted model for specific tasks. Let me show you the decision framework. When you do fine-tune, data quality beats data quantity every time. This script shows a production pattern. Filtering training examples by quality score, deduplicating, and ensuring format consistency. The magic number? About 500 high-quality examples often outperform 50,000 noisy ones. Save this pattern. If agents are the frontier, an AI that can use tools, browse the web, write and execute code, manage files. This is where the industry is racing. The skill isn't using an agent framework. It's building reliable tool interfaces, handling partial failures, and designing action spaces that don't explode combinatorially. The gap between a demo agent and a production agent is enormous. Let's look at what production-grade tool design looks like. Now for the uncomfortable part. Manual data labeling as a primary skill, rapidly devaluing. Synthetic data generation and active learning are making human labeling a quality check, not a primary activity. If your job is clicking through labeling interfaces 8 hours a day, that runway is shortening fast. The pivot? Become the person who designs labeling ontologies and quality metrics instead. Basic model training from scratch. Unless you're at a frontier lab or doing genuinely novel research, training foundation models is not your competitive advantage. The skill that matters now is efficient adaptation. LoRa, QLoRa, prompt tuning, adapter layers. Know how to get 90% of the performance with 1% of the compute? That's the valuable skill. Knowing one framework deeply while ignoring the ecosystem. I see developers who spend 2 years mastering TensorFlow internals, and now the industry runs on PyTorch and transformers. The meta skill of rapidly learning new frameworks beats deep expertise in any single one. The tools change every 18 months. Your learning speed is the constant. Here's the skill underneath all other skills. Learning velocity. How fast can you go from zero to functional in a new AI tool or technique? The best AI engineers I know aren't the ones with the most knowledge. They're the ones who can read a paper Monday, prototype Wednesday, and have a PR up Friday. Build systems for rapid learning. Document what you learn. Teach others. The compound returns are enormous. Let me give you the concrete roadmap. Next 3 months, build one complete RAG application from scratch. Not a tutorial, a real project with evaluation metrics. Months 4 through 6, design and ship an AI system with at least 3 components: routing, retrieval, and generation. Months 7 through 12, learn agent development and contribute to or build tooling in this space. By 2027, you'll be in the top 10% of AI practitioners. Here's the final piece. Stop thinking of yourself as a specialist in a technique. Start thinking of yourself as a problem solver who happens to use AI. The techniques will change. The problems won't. Companies will always need people who can make AI systems reliable, fast, and useful. Be that person, and you'll never worry about obsolescence. Let's lock in the 3 things you need to remember. 1. AI system design and orchestration skills are appreciating, while pure implementation skills are commoditizing. 2. RAG, evaluation frameworks, and agent development are the specific technical bets to make right now. 3. Your learning velocity is the meta skill that makes everything else possible. In the next video in our AI track, we're going deep on building production RAG systems from scratch. The practical implementation of skill category 3 we covered today. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and drop a comment telling me which skill from this video are you prioritizing first. See you in the next one.